Well, hello everybody, Monte here, and I am so excited. I mean, I'm usually excited, but this time I'm so excited. I got another transport game to show off, Mashinky. This is a pre-alpha build. The game's not even released yet in early access, but I get to show off a preview of it and show you where it is right now. This has been a game that's been developed for 7 years, and it's a very small team, if not one person building it. Really cool stuff. It's gonna have multiplayer. It's about going through the steam age. It's about moving trains, eventually more things as well. You can read over some of the background, and I'm also going to be throwing up some screenshots as well, just to make this a little bit more enjoyable to get through it. But again, let's enjoy the ride and start in Steam Age 1 and see what this Mashinky game has to offer as a little preview. Preview, as we like to bring on the channel. The settings, we're going to go maximum on everything. Details are going to be good. View distance. Let's try to kill it. Full out details, right? Someone's looking at me going like, "Oh my God, your computer is going to blow up." But I hope so. I mean, let's push it to the test. Music, I'm going to drop down. The sound effects are awesome. Every little train has its own little horn. It's going to have mod content. It's going to have all kinds of good stuff. But let's go brand new game. You can click on this to do a recommended for your first game. Love this animation, for example. Grow the towns, little towns. They have little graphics of more towns and more lakes. Things like that. We're going to stay medium density. I do want to go bump up medium density on lakes. And I want to bump up medium density on hills. Probably bad for me, but more fun and good for you guys. I'd also almost like to do some of the advanced stuff, such as... This is really cool. I know this is kind of, not exciting trains moving around stuff, but it's good to know what it can do compared to the other games like Transport Fever and Railroad Tycoon and other similar style games. Reversing at stations, that's a Transport Fever-y kind of thing. It's enabled, you can disable it to force trains to have to actually go around. Oh, I thought you could disable these things, but I see these are grayed out. So maybe we can't change these up just yet. Interesting. Maybe things to come. Maybe I'm not... Is there anything that's going to let me mess with those? No. Okay. So, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to stick it on normal. I can see these things change. At least that changed. On easy, lower fuel cost, build cost cheaper, but we're going to go normal. Just normal Stevens Evens. And back. Let's go for it. New game. That's actually a really good tip right here. Hills that are too steep to build upon are rocky. They actually visually have a rocky effect. First thing I'm going to do is press the one button, which is pause. 1, 2, 3, 4 is your time. We have our wonderful UI here. We have time controls, game settings, things down at the bottom. And you can see our little village with icons that looks familiar of, I bet these are people to move, and these are logs to move, and coal to move, and all that kinds of good stuff. So before we get into it, the whole goal of this game is building your way through the steam age. Okay, now different levels. There's like 3 or 4 ages to progress through. As you progress through each age, more resources are going to show up on the map. So saying that right up front, because I've seen a lot of comments of people going like, really, that's it? Logs, coal, and people? Like, the game's really slacking here. Well, it takes time, right? You got to go through the ages. You can actually unlock the next steam age early by investing lumber and coal. So these tokens here, that's the next thing. The game revolves around the tokens. People give you money tokens. If you get the logs over to the sawmill can then turn the planks over to the tools, and the tool works, right? So at least for now, in the game when you start it, you got to get the planks to the tool works, and you got to get the coal to the tool works. These things get turned into tokens. You use those tokens to upgrade, buy stuff. Not all trains and wagons and engines and stuff are for cash. Some of them cost planks, some of them cost coal. You see where I'm going with this? So, what we want to do is go ahead and click on, let's follow the tutorial thing. It says, welcome. You are the owner of a tiny transport company. Press OK to earn $10. This is basically teaching you, can you read? So if you can read, you get 10 tokens. Now it's talking about the quests. Era quests, which is like this one. Event quests, yellow ones. We don't have any of those. Tutorial quests are green. And then sandbox quests. These are individually generated tasks on the map. I like the idea that if you go play a sandbox mode, you're still going to have kind of missions to play. All right, so boom, another 10 in the bank. First, we need to know how to move around. This usual kind of stuff. Scroll down, scroll up, zoom in, use the middle mouse button, do all that stuff. WASD if you have to, and boom. You know how to play, you know how to move around. It's all about the tokens. Let's get that going. Terrain editing. The first thing you will do is create a nice little hill to modify the terrains. Now this I love, okay? This I really love. If you really zoom in here, and you really zoom in, it does the same thing as like a Transport Fever where all the icons disappear when you get close in. And then we're gonna look around. And you know what I just found out in the last like 2 or 3 days? My middle mouse button is starting to die. I was playing some Hearts of Iron 4, and wasn't able to scroll around very well. So, there we go. Monte needs a new mouse. Yes, so here's the town. If you hit spacebar, you go from this nice little cool, really nice graphics view to wham, construction mode, which looks like all of a sudden you kind of hop in your TARDIS and you're playing around in SimCity 2000 or something like that. I like it. I dig it. I love how everything can be seen here. So we're going to go to terrain. Nope, not first line. Bulldoze, use the clear and raise area. We are going to say, hey, this section right here, we're going to raise you up. And it kind of creates a little hill. Kind of just raises everything up one, it looked like. So we're going to hit OK on that, and that's like good to go. Like, you know how to use the terrain now. Alright, so here we go. First line. Mashinky is all about railways. Cool. The simplest railway line is between 2 stations. Connect with a depot. A track, stations, depot. Alright. We got to connect this town to that town. That town to that town. Okay. So we're going to have to go up a little bit of a hill here. What I want to do for terrain is I'm going to go with the even mode, and I want to even all that out. Even all that out. Then I'm going to come up here to this town, and I'm going to want to even all that out. Can I even that out? Can I even that out? No, I can't. It's going to be good enough. That's what we can do. So stations at first. So you won't be able to grow over that hill, and if I get out of construction mode, you barely be able to see that hill. But here you can see it. Stations only have a certain kind of length. I'm still working that out on what's a good starting length. I mean, I pretty much just max out. Station is too large. I go as big as I can. They have a encroachment zone. I don't know what you'd want to call that, but a zone of what is connected, what will be able to use the station. I mean, so I'd love to just put the station right smack down the middle, but that's not how it's going to work. But what I'm thinking is I could do the station this way, but I like to think to the future to where, I don't know, I might need to actually do something with this station later. So there we go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seems to be about as long as you can go on this little platform here. Now on the platform, some other things I'm seeing in Steam comments and stuff like that from people who aren't paying attention to how the game plays. Click on the station and you'll have extensions. You'll have a waiting room, you'll have a freight station, you'll have bistros, you'll have storage, platforms, control towers. So this is not it. I mean, this is a good start. It will work for everything. This will work for freight, it will work for passengers. However, if you add, say, this cool waiting room here, it's going to increase the passenger output and more people can wait. Instead of 500, now 1,000 people can wait. So there's cool stuff happening with these extensions. I like how all the buildings are going to be modular. Even, for example, maybe the Toolworks. Yeah, the Toolworks even has some upgrades so you can get more plank tokens put out. All that kind of good stuff. Anyway, we're here to just keep previewing out how this is going to go. I want to try and flatten this all out. There we go. There we go. Whoops. Should have been enough here. Actually, I might need that little curve. So what I want to try to do here is get all up on back. Oh, in total off-topic news. Hey, everybody. Who caught that new, the new Star Trek last night? Woo! I'm excited. New Star Trek back on TV. Could I geek out anymore? Playing train games, talking about Star Trek. I am loving it. Hey, look at that. Didn't even have to make me do any terraforming there. Cool, 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 cool. Actually built around it. Now, you see this ugly kind of like dirt next to the track? That is just from construction. Over time, once we hit play on the game, it will like fade away. And what I love is there's seasons in the game. You actually see the weather change. Really cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff. Okay, yeah, it is really cool. Oh, spacebar. I'm like, where's all my tracks and construction stuff? Okay, you gotta hit spacebar and be in construction mode. Now, what I'm hoping is I didn't screw this up too bad, which it looks like I almost kind of did. I want to flatten this out here. And, you know, can I flatten that out there just to make it look a little better? Nothing here I can flatten out, but that's going to be okay. I'm just going to be able to make this turn. Okay. And we're going to throw down a depot. Whoops. Wrong buttons. I hit the R, the E button, the R button. No, I don't know. Some kind of button. Middle mouse button or M will rotate this around. And I love how even if you pull that all the way down there, it's going to auto build all that track for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Cool. Is that the mission? Right, right, right. 2 stations. We got track. We got a depot. And it's all connected. One line, single line. So let's click on the depot. And it's going to tell us exactly what to build. So we only have 2 engines available. The 260 Porter and the 460 Baldwin. We are going to go with the Porter. As you can see, it's going to cost us 40 cash tokens, cash money. The 460 Baldwin would be 20 wood tokens. So red means a no-go because we don't have any wood tokens. So that's it. We only have that choice. Now wagons gets the same kind of deal where like you'll have this OK Talbot coal car capacity 6, but if you want the better one, it's not necessarily more money that you need. It's actually just different resources. So I kind of like that feel. I mean, it's a little unrealistic that this one doesn't require any money. I think it should be maybe balance that out where this one needs a little bit of money, a little bit of wood kind of deal. Makes sense, right? Okay, anyway. It wants the Pullman and it wants 3 of these. So we're going to do exactly what it tells us to do. And we're going to say start. Now, in this game, what I've noticed is here's the orders of this train. When I hit play here, even if the train has no orders, boom, we're going to hit that. We're going to click on the train. And we're going to get out of construction mode here and watch it come on out. It's got some great views. It's got the follow the train around view, which is this little arrow. And it also has this train right here, this view right here. And I can press the little horn. And each train is going to have its own unique sound here. You can change the camera. You can change what car you're sitting in, like if you're sitting in the back. And yes, you can right click and look around with the mouse. So this is just fantastic, everybody. Look, we're going through the station now. Nice little view of the town. And now let me blow your mind. There is talks in the forums and in the little progress screen that, and not just control the trains, but drive the trains yourself. So how cool is that? So we're just going to click on this little symbol here again. And it is looking mighty fine. And as it looks mighty fine, it continues along the track. I can't talk about like a review. I can just preview the game. So you guys got to stay tuned for a review after game release on what you guys think. So when you guys are like, Monte, you're not being very critical here. You're not really talking about the pros and cons and the how many stars out of how many stars. Well, we really can't yet. So just an FYI on that. We're just previewing it. We're just having fun. And yeah, let's see how this goes. All right, so I zoom out a little bit. This is still realistic mode is what they call it, and you can see there's 11 people waiting. And they are going to fly through the air magically and land on train number 1 here. You'll see them. You'll see them. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, they just showed up. I didn't see it. Usually they kind of like all their little icons fly onto the train. Oh, I kind of liked that. Oh well, that's going to head on back and it's going to go pick up some people from Maccleshfield. Maccleshfield? Can't rename the towns, it looks like, at the moment. I think I heard some stuff about being able to rename things soon enough. Like this train also does not seem to be able to rename it. At least not from there. Maybe info. No renaming of the trains as of yet. But I hope the dev does realize, boy, YouTubers love to name trains after, you know, viewers and Patreon members and all that kind of stuff. So, good little thing to have in here is let people name stuff. So anyway, mission complete. Let's collect our rewards. Click on those. And our quest is first passengers. Let's go ahead and speed it up a little bit more. And Abner Doubleby basically just wants us to transport 50 passengers to any city. Oh, there they go. Oh, so what it is you can see the people warping from the town into the station, and then you see all the little money coins that they paid out for being dropped off and sent back home. So here you go. There's all the little people flying to the station, as they do. So we shall see. That gives a little dry feel, like a what's the A train has that, where you're moving a lot of stuff around. I think where people were sad though was that the towns and stuff just look so desolate, like little ghost towns. So sadly, you're gonna have the ghost towns in this game, but that's okay. It's not really about that aspect of the game. It's more about building your transport empire, paying attention to the numbers. So at least we're getting our full hold here. And basically, let's start searching out what we would want to do. We're going to need to expand out and get logs to sawmills, and sawmills to places, and places to things. Here we go. Here we go. Let's see what this land looks like in between. Ooh, yeah, this forest and this guy here. We're going to go ahead and just do this. We're going to go ahead and throw down a new station here. Bada boom. Start that all the way back there. Okay. And let's get another station. Is that? Yeah, it's close enough. Close enough. Alright, so this guy's going to turn this way. Go down here and connect. Okay. Then on the way back, I'm going to need him to go up this way. Where'd it go? Which way did it go, boss? Okay, here it is. Ooh. Steelworks, huh? You're kind of in an interesting spot, aren't you? We're going to lower this. Cool. Nice. Good room for our station here. And connection. And we're going to grab there, and we're just going to bring it right over here. And you know what this reminds me of? Playing as a kid, that Donald Duck Railroad. I mean, that's way flashback, but good times. As a kid, I think that's probably what originally got me into all these crazy train games. Oh, can I not? Let's see what we can do here. Can't get down. I can get down here, though. Like that. Okay, that works. Little wonky right there, but gotta do what we gotta do. So that's gonna go that way, and I could do something like this to get some back and forth on that, but let's just not. Let's just go with a signal here, and we'll talk a little bit about signals. They're kind of interesting, but different than the other games that we're used to. Now what I'd love to do is there a way... Oh, track. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. And then maybe something like that. Yeah, that's something I was hoping for. Alright, I'm going to put a little something there. I have a feeling this is going to make my trains go a little crazy here. Dang it. Let's just try it. Let's just go with it. I have a feeling trains are going to turn when I don't want them to turn, and it's going to be a pain. But let's it's a preview, right? We're trying this stuff out. So let's go to the depot, engines. Ooh, look, we got a little bonusy bonus. Got 20 of these. What should we buy? Let's go for the wood. We're gonna buy that, and then we're gonna buy... Oh, I don't know. A lot. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and click on that train, and we're gonna say... I'm gonna give this guy orders. I'm gonna add this station, and I'm gonna add this station. If not, I think he's just gonna wander around, and I don't want that. So we are gonna go ahead and say start. Good to go. Now from the signals, as you can tell right now, from what we're seeing here, first off, I need one more signal here to free this guy. Okay, so let's slow it down for a second. Red means someone's there, right? So the train's like, I can't go over here, or if there was another train, he can't. So now that he's crossed the signal, it's red on both sides, because the train's on both sides. So this track looks red because he's still here. As soon as this guy passes, you're going to get a green here, and you're going to get a green here. See? Green, green. That means if a train was coming this way, and he needed to get up here, he'd look at the signal and say, okay, track is all clear, right? It's all about the all clear. So this way, it's not saying like red. Well, I guess it's saying red, you can't go this way, because you can't go this way because there's a train there. Now you can actually keep clicking on these signals. If you click on it again, let me show it off somewhere weird. Like here, click it once. I can click on the side and make that a one-way. Or I can click it on the other side and make it a one-way the other way. So that's how you do your one-ways. But if you just click it right in the middle, boom. You got signals on both sides. Now this little track with a remove, with the X, that's how you actually remove signals. That took me a while to find. I'm like, I thought that was remove track. This is remove individual items. So you can't like right click or do anything like that. You got to go to the remove items and do that. So that's how the tracks work. So hopefully what we're going to have here is a train going, getting logs and dropping them off for planks. Here's how this guy differs from one of the newer games like Transport Fever. You don't have to have this planks already connected to the tool works like I have it. You don't have to be connected down to the final demand. You turn planks, or if you turn wood into planks, your loss is that you're paying for a train to move logs for nothing, basically. If you're moving logs, you're moving them for yourself. So if you're moving logs, you're going to want to move these planks to a final goods, because until you move it here, you don't get anything. You get there's no log token. There's just like a plank token. So you got to move the logs to the planks, move the planks to the tool works, then you get your token. If you don't need the wooden tokens, then this is all kind of a waste of money. So if you want to keep your money up, make sure you are trucking the passengers just fine. Okay? There is that. If you go broke, there's some settings. You can have it to where if you go broke, all the trains stop and you're pretty much just done unless you borrow money. We're going to go ahead and help alleviate that because we've transported 50 people. Get a little progress there. And now our next mission kind of gives you an idea of it. It's a subsidy for logs, meaning that we're kind of helping out the industry. We're helping to develop the industry. We're not actually making money off of it. So again, keep that in mind. You don't get paid for moving the logs. But if you move the planks to the tool works, you do get paid in tokens, which as you saw get you better stations. You're going to need planks to upgrade to the early steam age. And then we're also going to need coal. So now that we're doing a little bit better on the money, honey, we're going to go ahead and buy another engine here. And wagons, we're going to go with coal And we're going to go with straight up. Oh, let's go with 6 of the little Talbots here. And we're going to go ahead and order him to go from this station here to this station up here. What I haven't tried to do... Oops. What I have not tried to do is, say, double track a station or anything like that. I was hoping I could do something like that. If I did, it would be something along the lines of this. I guess it does still get in the same encatchment, same zone, so it might be worth it. It costs 64, but it would stop anything from happening here as far as delays and such. So you see this. It's still red, and you're thinking, hey, why is it red? There's no train here. It's because I don't have a signal right here. If I put a signal right here, it's going to let this train know, hey, I'm actually free all the way up here to all the way up here. Where I don't want it to do is start turning down this path and start turning this way. I want it to go on this path. So that's my That's my confusion. So I'm still working it out, folks. I'm still working it out, friends. We're gonna get it figured out. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. And see if we can crash a train. That's the next thing. Yes, you can crash trains. I love it. Alright, let me get out of construction mode here. We were sitting in that for way too long. And check out how things are looking. If anything, this stuff looks pretty cool. So, my fear, let's see, how can we remedy this? The whole point of this track was just so I can get this depot to support this line. So if I have to delete that piece of track, yep. Ah, stop. What's happening down here? I don't want you to go that way, man. I want him to go this way. Let's see. Reverse. And start. Do. Alright, I'm just in thought process here. Thought process of signals. There's no one way I could do to fix that. Here's the only way I can think of fixing it. It's just, that's crazy. I'd like to see that kind of worked out a little bit better. See, because that's all red. Why is that saying red here? Oh! Let me try something. What if I do it? What if I do a signal there? Nope, he's gonna stop because he's going, it's not clear this way. Interesting. So, quick fix. Get rid of that connection. Easy enough. I know these signals will work fine to prevent a crash. I was just really hoping to have this depot tie into this line and not have those signals get it all confused. Anyway, December 7th, 1921, moving right along. I guess we're moving right along. See, now it's red. That's good. That's good. Wait, this is a coal train. Whoops. Oh my goodness. So wrong on so many levels. Okay. Let's see. Let's throw down a pause because Monte's a little silly here. This guy, we need a station here. Okay. And then we need this. How can I get this guy up here? Oh, yeah. Are you actually connecting? You just look like it. Oh, yep. You just look like it. That would have been bad. Ba-doo, 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 ba-doo. Ba-doo, ba-doo. That's not good. We are going to bulldoze you back a little bit. Nope. Don't build a bridge. Oh my goodness. Okay. Get that guy out like that guy there like that, and throw down signal. That should be... Oh, Not enough tokens. Uh-oh. We are going to borrow money or everything's going to be just sitting there crawling. Unlike my hard mode, Transport Fever, no loans. But here, we're going to do loans. Now, this train number... Whoops. Train number 3. You have new orders. Station 3. This little minus sign here, click on that, and then click on the station you want to remove. Plus sign is adding station. So we're going to add that station. Okay? Station 5 to Station 6. Good gravy. So we're going to get that moving. Full speed. Okay, logs are back on the run. He's going to be on his own way. I'm going to bulldoze this, clean this up because it's just bugging me. Oh, that was terrible. Sorry. There we go. Nice. Now, let's click on the depot. Well, let's see how this guy's doing. In real mode, and let's drive him. Let's honk that horn. We are on our way. Nice. Looking really nice. If I was to put a word on it, which I'm not. But if I did. Okay, cool. Now for this guy, this station, I think it would be worth an extension upgrade to make it a freight station. But it costs 80 planks to do so. But as you can see, it's going to upgrade loading speed by 200% and capacity by 50%. Train number 2 has been stopped for a long time. It gives you these warnings. That's all good. We knew why. It was my cluster of a confusion. No doubt. And now that we're making a little bit more money off of this guy right here, which I'm almost wanting to send back to the depot and fill him up with another wagon or two. The mission told me to. Not enough money? You can borrow it. I know. And I'm going to get money when I deliver those bonus of logs. When I get the bonus of logs delivered here, I will, because I'm doing 42 at a time, right? So next trip we're going to get it. That will give me money for the porter, which I'm going to go ahead and buy now. And what I need are planks. 1, 2, drop it off, and there's our reward. Collect that. Now we got to deliver the planks anyway, so good times, good money. I'm going to buy 1 more, and we are going to order this guy from Station 3 to the Tool Works, which is Station 5. Bada boom, bada bang, moving right along. And we're going to hit that go button. Go, train. Go. There you go. And we're going to rides it. Oh, let's check out the horn on this guy. I forgot that the wood train's actually a different train. So let's get a nice close-up look of him. Zoom on in there. Take full control here. Whoa, he's got those little whistle horn. Alright, last time. Alright, now back out to the normal view. Beautiful city in the background. Passing up our ghost town. Not a very ghosty train though. He's working hard. Actually, both these trains don't have anything on them at the moment. One's going to get planks, and one's going to get some logs. Alright, these guys are staying out of each other's way. This guy would turn red when he passes because it's looking at everything on this side of the track possible. I still got to work out some tricks for the depot, I guess. Having it cut across in the middle, that was more of like a Transport Fever technique. So we're going to go full speed here. I like kind of zooming out, looking at it like this mode. Just even in construction mode, you can see all the trains moving. Make sure everything's looking good. They got some like funky jams playing, man. Some jazzy jam band. Alright, so things are looking okay here. As you can see, we are now starting to get coal tokens. That is correct. The tool workshop is turning 4 coal into a token, 3 planks into a piece of wood. And I can't remember, is it just money to upgrade this? Because what I'd like, yeah, 240, we could upgrade to a furniture workshop. Agricultural tools. We're also going to have to start getting what looks like iron ingots in a way here. Maybe it's iron, it just looks that way. That's for the next age, my friends. We have to get lots of planks and lots of coal to move on to the next age. So I've built out basically everything I could build out. Now during this time, if you were competing, you could look around and say, hey, this town's looking pretty good. Maybe it could use a station, an additional station to transport people. I don't know if we want to bog down this single station anymore, as we already have these 2 trains and this guy's already waiting and causing baby llama drama. So thoughts though, you know, like let's look at how hilly it is. Oh, it's hillier than it looks. I was thinking something over here like some little station up here, but it's not looking like that will be the case. See, this doesn't really cover much. Like, the town's gonna grow out, though. So that's something to consider. Let's just, for funsies. For funsies. Ooh, also, for funsies, check out the bridges. We should build one of those. Wow, 60 and 18 takes all our planks. That's fine. And we're gonna go with the wooden bridge. Doesn't really, because see, I think if it went down, it's almost kind of the same as if it going up over that bridge. It's kind of funny. Anyway, what I'm thinking here is how can we join up in this fun? Wrong track crossing. Cannot climb. That's fine. I'll get it. I'll get it. Wait a minute. What? Not letting me in. Not letting me into that track? What is up with this? What is up with this? I get it. I guess that's about as tight as you can turn there. So we're going to bulldoze all this. I like it's kind of a zone bulldoze. Oh, it's so SimCity. Okay. We got to figure this out. We're going to have to split off from here. Bow, bow, bow. Nope, 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 nope. Doing all kinds of wrong stuff. Wrong stuff. That's hilarious is what this is. I keep hitting B for bulldoze and it takes me to the bridge. I'm like, how am I always on the bridge? Ah, it's so close. Alright, alright. I can get this to work. Oh, I'm so failing on this. Alright, come on now. Come here. Let's go straight across. There you go. Was that so hard? Yes, it was. We all watched it happen. The struggles were real. Okay. I want to see a new train. Which might mean... Actually, I'm going to change this guy up. I'm going to go orders. I'm going to say you're going to go from that station and you're going to go to that station. So that train's going to make a transition. Hoping. Train 1's going to change. So for me on train 2, I'm going to go with another 260 porter. However, I'm going to go with 3 coach cars and a little wagon. Orders start from train 2 and start. And what I like is that train 1 seems to be doing his business properly. Train number 5 doing mighty well as well. What I'm realizing though is this train... Oh, he's tripping out. Hold on, he's tripping out. What's going on here? He's like, go, load, unload, stop, go, unload, stop, unload, load. Okay, he's tripping a little bit. He's tripping a little bit. As is to be expected on an early alpha access build. But what I'm thinking is this guy, I would rather have... Oh, Station 2. What happened here? Add station. Station 1. Now, it was totally my fault. Totally my fault. Somehow he only had one station programmed. These guys are actually on the opposite lines. I would prefer the bigger train over here. Actually. Because it is what it is. And we're technically not playing on a multiplayer map and we can have multiple depots. I'm going to take advantage of that. I'm going to add a multiple depot. I'm going to borrow a little bit of money here just to get my trains rolling. Ooh, and we need a subsidy to build a 6th train. So it wants another train, actually. We could bring in more wood. I'm still thinking maybe just connecting another town would be nice. Where else do we have another town? Another tool works up here. Things to think about. Another coal mine down here. These two towns are looking okay. I don't have the money for something like a major addition like that. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Let's raise the ground up here. Throw down a station. Not enough tokens. Cool, that's what I thought. So we're gonna just do a little station from a little something from here to there. Something like that. Cool. We'll get that going and go full speed. Get back into realistic mode. See how things are going. I'm digging it, everybody. I'm digging it. I hope you guys are liking the little preview. Kind of at least getting the gist of the game, right? You know? Building your network. It's not about just the money. It's about the money. It's about the resources. It's about getting the upgrades all set up proper. Build a depot extension. Hold on, let's slow things down again. Now that we have enough money, you can build your first extensions for your depot. Click on the depot and click the extensions tab. Deliver timber. 102. 168 out of 200. Nice. Deforestation. Hello, I'm contracting you and your company because I need help. I own a forest that was badly hit by a recent storm. Lots of our trees were knocked down, and I've negotiated with a few sawmills to sell these logs quickly. So you also get these side missions. This would help me out with 300 bonus cash. So you go, oh, I don't know if I really want to build all the way out there, but is 300 cash worth it? You know what I'm talking about? Know what I'm talking about? So we could go around the mountain here, or we could go up here, or we could just ignore them, which is actually the reality is what I think is going to happen here. We're just going to ignore him, unfortunately. Oh, I wanted this station here. Not here. That's fine. It's going to go here. And we're only going to go 5 long. Why go with the craziness? Okay, and fill it up. And I want to check out that depot extension. Hold on, let's check that out. Depot, extensions. Ooh, a production line. Faster steam locomotives are produced here. Unlocks bonus stage for small steam locomotives. That's awesome. So you can actually upgrade your depot to produce better trains, not just upgrade your trains. Oh yes, that's awesome. Oh, that's really cool. Can I upgrade it? I'm clicking on it. Oh, I gotcha. I gotta click on it and then figure out where do I want to put that. So it's like a whole separate building here. Does the track actually connect on any side? Doesn't look like it. I'm gonna just put it right next door. Put it right next door, like a little workshop onto the depot. I'm loving the modules of this game. I think that's really cool. All right, so we got that going. This deforestation, I'm actually just going to refuse that mission, just so it disappears. And we're still doing good. It's only 1924, and it looks like we are going to be able to reach the steam age a little bit early if we stop spending all our money on things such as depot upgrades. But unpause, let's get moving. Let's get back to it. Let's check out Train 5. Let's see how he's doing. Looking pretty good with his coaches and a little Pullman on the back. Cute little guy hanging out, little playing caboose for the coach class, I guess. Well, it seems like the coaches are the coach class. Get it? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I probably should have just cleaned out this hill and had the track build out that way. But it looks better in that mode than it really is. There's a lot going on here. So good. I've built quite a few tracks. We have quite a few trains with no damage yet. No damage yet. Yet. All right, here we go. Construction. Let's get a depot added on here and get this final train built for our mission here. This guy is going to be a simple porter with 4 Pullmans, and it should be good. Start. It's got no reason to mess with go to this station to that station. It's all he can do. Collect our reward. Delivery of coal is next. Okay, we're working on that. 164 out of 200. And also collect your reward for the subsidy, which is wood planks. Loving it. Loving the planks. Loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, full speed ahead, and we are going to be done in just a minute. And this is just Steam Age 1. I'm really excited just to show off how the map is going to explode when we upgrade to the whole Steam Age. And I do appreciate you guys hanging out for the whole episode. With this preview, I'm trying to knock out an entire age in a video compared to just like shortening them up and trying to make ad money off of videos and silly junk like that. Who does that? Who does that? Silly YouTubers. We're just here to have fun, just show the games off. And I feel extremely honored to be able to have an early look at this game, and it wouldn't be fun if I'm just like hiding in my little troll cave playing the game and not showing it off. Gotta show a nice little preview off. Okay, track construction, collect our reward for the coal. Time progress. We really need to invest in facilities in our stations. Build at least 3 station extensions. We can do that. We have that technology. I'm going to extend out a waiting room here. There's one extension. I'm going to extend out a waiting room here. Oh, there's 2 extensions, and I'd love to do a freight station, and I have the money for it, but I'm going to go ahead and do another waiting room here because I need... No, turn. I need the money. I need the money. I love my delete key is still my close all the windows. So we can collect our reward. Boom. Right? Right. Track construction, that would be another reward. And these rewards I think will hold over. And it looks like we're going to have just one more delivery of train number 3 to finish off Steam Age number 1. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pay off the plankage. And then I'm going to go ahead and pay off the coal after this delivery. Come on, 78, 79. Oh, I forget. These are the tokens. So it's not a straight 36 over. 36... You got to do some math. You got to divide by 4. So really, I'm only getting 9 out of that. I think that's right. Yeah. See, 4 ore to 1 final token. So it's all about the tokens. The tokens. The tokens. The tokens. So we got 2 more trips by this train. So he's only bringing 21 this trip anyway. That's an upgrade that could probably happen. Maybe the coal mine could be upgraded. Coal storage. Maintenance shed. Let me try this coal storage. What's that about? Oh, that's cool looking. Big pile of coal. Oh, man. I'm telling you, every module I put down, I just can't get enough. 20 divided by 4. Still not enough. Come on, train number 3. Letting us down. Letting us down. Now, if on train number 4, if I would have said ignore next signal, he would have just smashed right into him, and they would have both been toast. They eventually just get removed from the track, but it's still not fun times. Not fun times. Oh yeah, let's go check out the little bridge here. The little land bridge. This is so the creatures, you know, thinking of the environment, the deer and the bears and the tigers and whatever is out here. They can wander by without the fear of going over the track. Really? 99? Okay, yeah, I thought they were messing with my emotions there. Let's do it, everybody. Slow it down. Upgrade. Boom! We have reached the Steam age, and they added Steam cards. So once you get it right on early access, you're going to be earning Steam cards. Achievements. I'm sorry. Maybe they won't have Steam cards right away, but they have Steam achievements. And now that you can see, our next mission is Steam Age 2 Early Access. So we're going to be trying to get into that. The requirements for this one is going to be more planks, more coal, and now all of a sudden iron. But you guys are going, hey Monty, I remember, I didn't see any iron. Check out the map. Mail. There's mail now. There's foundries. And the foundries, okay, the coal has to go to the foundry. Right, now there's coal, or what is this? Iron ore, as well as coal. So you gotta get the iron ore and the coal to the foundry. And then the foundry, don't think this tool works is done yet. The tool works, which I'm actually not even seeing here. The tool works also now makes, ta-da, these tokens here. So it's all about getting your resources to the tool works and your people from town to town. And hopefully, as we transport people, we're going to start adding on and transporting mail. More stuff, so pretty cool. So maybe if you guys like it, I will preview a little bit of Steam Age number 2. But this is Mashinky, and this has been Steam Age number 1. I've been Monty, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little preview. And I will see you all next time. I think I'm going to be traveling for about a week. So I might not have too many videos, but don't you worry, I will be back right away with more content on the channel. And, ooh, I have a new content creator coming your way to show off some first-person shooter stuff. Just to expand the channel a little bit more, man. We're going to be having all kinds of cool stuff happening. So you guys stay tuned. I'll see you next time. Peace on out. Keep on gaming. Monte Rico Gaming.